You're running on empty. Again. Your eyes burn as you stare at the screen. 3 cups of coffee sit empty beside your keyboard. The to-do list grows longer despite working 12 hours straight. Your body feels heavy, your mind foggy. Yet you keep pushing. Our culture celebrates this kind of endurance. We admire the entrepreneur who works 100-hour weeks. We praise the parent who sacrifices sleep for productivity. We glorify the hustle and wear exhaustion like a badge of honor. This mindset traps us in a dangerous paradox. The harder we push without rest, the less effective we become. I discovered this truth the hard way. 5 years ago, I worked at a tech startup where burnout was practically part of the job description. My identity became tied to my output. I believed rest was for the weak, for those who lacked ambition. Then my body decided enough was enough. What started as occasional headaches evolved into debilitating migraines. My creativity vanished. Simple tasks took twice as long. The quality of my work plummeted despite spending more hours at my desk. The breaking point came when I couldn't remember my own phone number during a client call. This experience mirrors what neuroscientist Matthew Walker describes in his book, Why We Sleep. The brain literally cannot function properly without adequate rest. Walker's research shows that sleep deprivation impacts everything from creativity to decision-making to emotional regulation. The truth about productivity isn't complicated. Rest isn't the opposite of productivity, it's the foundation of it. Think about your phone. When the battery drains to 1%, it doesn't perform at 99% capacity. It shuts down completely. Yet we expect our infinitely more complex brains and bodies to operate continuously without proper recharging. Greek philosopher Aristotle understood this concept through what he called eudaimonia, human flourishing that comes from balance rather than extremes. Modern psychology confirms this ancient wisdom. Researchers at Stanford University found that productivity sharply declines when people work more than 50 hours weekly, and plummets beyond 55 hours. The science is clear. Working longer hours doesn't mean accomplishing more. Rest takes different forms for different people. For some, it's sleep. For others, it's meditation, walking in nature, or engaging in activities that bring joy rather than accomplishment. The key is identifying what truly recharges you versus what merely distracts you. Psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi's research on flow states shows that our most productive moments often come after periods of rest when the mind has had time to process information subconsciously. This explains why breakthrough ideas often arrive during a shower or while walking the dog, not during hour 14 of a work marathon. My own turning point came after reading Cal Newport's Deep Work. I realized I'd been confusing busyness with productivity. I started experimenting with structured rest, regular breaks during workdays, 1 full day unplugged each week, and proper sleep as a non-negotiable priority. The results shocked me. My output improved. My creativity returned. My decision-making sharpened. Most surprisingly, I accomplished more while working fewer hours. This transformation didn't happen overnight. Old habits of overwork died hard. I still occasionally catch myself slipping into the rest is lazy mindset that permeates our culture. The journey toward valuing rest faces powerful obstacles. Technology keeps us perpetually available. Economic pressures make downtime feel irresponsible. Social media celebrates the grind, while minimizing the toll it takes. Even knowing the benefits, rest requires courage. It means swimming against powerful cultural currents. It means risking judgment from others who remain trapped in burnout culture. It means confronting your own fears about what might happen if you simply stop for a while. These fears often reveal deeper insecurities. Am I valuable beyond what I produce? Will opportunities disappear if I'm not constantly available? Will others outpace me if I take time to rest? Therapist and author Brene Brown addresses these fears directly in her work on vulnerability. She notes that rest requires trusting that your worth extends beyond your productivity, a profound challenge in achievement-oriented societies. The most productive people throughout history understood this balance. Winston Churchill took daily naps during World War II. Bill Gates regularly takes, think weeks, in isolated cabins. Maya Angelou alternated between intense work periods and complete disconnection. These examples prove that rest isn't a luxury, it's a necessity for sustained excellence. Try this exercise. Identify one small way to incorporate meaningful rest this week. Maybe it's a 20-minute walk without your phone. Perhaps it's setting a firm ending time for your workday. Or simply giving yourself permission to sleep an extra hour. Start small. Notice the results. Build from there. True productivity isn't about doing more things, it's about doing the right things well. And that requires a well-rested mind and body. The most counterintuitive truth about accomplishment might be this: sometimes the most productive thing you can do is nothing at all.